And now, on the law enforcement front, the city of Coachella is employing some technological tools to the problem of license plate scanning. Riverside County Sheriff's Lieutenant Frank Taylor, who serves as Assistant Chief of Police in Coachella, Taylor says the old-fashioned way of manually scanning plates just wasn't getting the job done.
What we've found in the past is that police officers, while they're regularly patrolling within the city of Coachella, have been able to obtain stolen vehicles, wanted vehicles, or vehicles of interest at a rate that gets about 100 vehicles per shift. When asked about the efficiency of that, the officers are allowed to put the plates into our systems both manually and verbally and get results back from our dispatchers or from our computers in the vehicles. What we have proposed is providing our officers with a new technology that would allow them to scan and obtain license plates of over 2,000 to 3,000 vehicles in one 10-hour shift, which is 20 to 30 times, which is what they can normally do during that shift. What that device is an automatic license plate reader or an ALPR system, which is attached to a marked unit.
For those of you not quite familiar with your standard ALPR, Lieutenant Taylor explains.
How that system works is we have a set of cameras that are attached to the outside of a police car, and then we have a computerized system that is integrated within our computer system inside of our units. What we are currently doing with the car in the city of Coachella is we have been able to connect it with the database that is used by the license plate reader cards in the city of Palm Desert. And in the future, we're hoping to interact it with the license plate reader car that the local gang task force uses on a regular basis. We're hoping that that interaction between all of the cars will increase the amount of data we're able to obtain and hope to increase the number of recovered vehicles and wanted vehicles we seize throughout the Coachella Valley. We received funding through the CalCOP Supplemental Law Enforcement Grant, and the system was purchased and installed onto our unit in February of 2009. And we're hoping to obtain a second ALPR system to be used here in the near future through a Justice Assistance Grant through the Bureau of Justice Assistance. What we're hoping in the future is that other agencies within the Coachella Valley, and even those agencies outside of the Coachella Valley, could also purchase these type of systems to install on their patrol units. That way we could have an interaction between all of those agencies and share the data back and forth like we do in many of the databases we currently use. Recently, what happened is we had an incident in the city of Coachella, and we sent the license plate reader car down into the county areas around Mecca to look for any vehicles that were close to the vehicle used in the crime in Coachella. And what this is an example of how the system could be worked and how it could interact with other agencies or other areas within the Coachella Valley. The reason we have our officers contact our dispatch after they receive a hit inside of the cars is the license plate is photographed and displayed inside of the unit with a corresponding number to it. That license plate then is checked through our dispatchers to confirm that it's a stolen vehicle, a wanted vehicle, or a vehicle of interest. What this allows is that if a person sat down in one of our police units and saw the picture on the screen, all they would see was a license plate and a number attached to it. That way, the general public doesn't have to worry that somebody could see their address or their name as the registered owner of that vehicle.
Lieutenant Frank Taylor, Assistant Police Chief in Coachella, who tells us this system is in use within several cities which contract services, can't read my own script, with the Riverside County Sheriff's Department. Anyhow, you still need to take your keys out of the ignition when you park, though. Even when stolen cars are recovered, they are often not in quite the same condition as when their owners last saw them, if you get my point.